Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to another class. This is 6th level, Unit 12. For Unit 12, we're going to talk about which is the biggest planet. So you can already imagine what we're going to talk about. Okay, guys. Let's start. This is a listening activity. You're going to listen. A teacher is helping students remember the planets. Write the sentences she teaches them, then match the planets with the numbers. So listen to the sentence so you can copy it, and that sentence is going to help you with the order of the planets, from the first to the 8th. So listen carefully.
Unit 12. Which is the biggest planet? Track 2-42.
A solar system refers to a star and all the objects that travel in orbit around it. Our solar system formed 4.6 billion years ago. Do you know how many planets there are in our solar system? If your answer is 9, you are wrong. There are 8. There used to be 9, but the last planet, Pluto, is not considered a planet anymore, so we have 8. Now here is a little trick for remembering the order from the sun. My very educated mother just served us noodles. It's easy. The first letter of each word is the same as the planets. So my is for Mercury, very is for Venus, educated is for Earth, and so on. Let me repeat the sentence more slowly. My very educated mother just served us noodles. So the next time you need to remember the order of the planets, just remember the sentence.
Okay, guys, so what was the sentence? My very educated mother just served us noodles. If you didn't hear the order of the planets, remember you can pause and then play it again. Okay, guys, now let's correct. So my stands for Mercury. Very stands for Venus. Educated stands for Earth. Number 4, Mars. Number 5, Jupiter. Number 6, Saturn. Number 7, Uranus. Number 8, Neptune. Okay, excellent. Let's go to the next exercise. It says complete the summary with words from the picture. So you're going to listen to the audio carefully and write or fill out the blanks. Okay, so listen carefully.
Unit 12. Track 2-43.
Our solar system is a part of a much larger galaxy. Our galaxy is called the Milky Way. There are many other galaxies beyond our own. The Milky Way has more than 200 billion stars. Our Sun is just one of those stars. The 8 planets orbit or move around our Sun. These 8 planets, plus the Sun, are called the solar system. Our solar system also includes smaller objects, such as dwarf planets, and small solar system bodies, such as comets and asteroids.
Okay, guys, so let's check. Our galaxy is called the Milky Way. The Sun is one of our many stars in the Milky Way. 8 planets move around the Sun. These together with the Sun make up, all right, our solar system. Very good, guys. Let's continue to the next activity. Okay, here you're going to listen and read, then repeat the conversation. Okay, so listen to the audio and read along.
Unit 12. Track 2-44.
What are you doing, Stig?
Some research. Our teacher gave us a writing assignment on outer space. I'm planning to write about astronauts.
Oh, that reminds me of a joke. Why didn't the astronauts stay at the hotel on the moon?
I've no idea.
Because it was full.
Haha.
Okay, guys. So you can pause and rewind the audio whenever you want so you can practice your pronunciation. Okay, so can you guess what grammar lesson we're going to talk about today? All right, whatever you said, you are right, because we're going to look at all of the grammars and tenses all together today. So pay a lot of attention and take out your notebook for the further instructions that I give you. Okay, guys, let's start. First of all, I want you to listen to the audio and repeat everything it says, okay?
Unit 12, Track 2-45.
Astronauts go to the space station several times a year. A crew of 3 astronauts is waiting to take off.
They felt uncomfortable while they were training.
They've trained for this trip for 2 years.
The rocket takes off in 15 minutes. They're staying on the space station for the next 6 days. All of them are going to travel into space for the first time. Soon, they'll have a great view of Earth.
If they cancel this launch, they'll go next month.
Okay, guys, so don't get scared. We are going to see all of the tenses, but remember, you can pause whenever you want, take a rest. So let's continue. So we're going to talk about the present tense, the past tense, the present perfect, and the future tense. We're going to save the conditional clause because we saw it last class, so don't worry. Let's start. So let's see, the present simple. What do we use the present simple for? The present simple is used to talk about facts and routines. Facts, hechos, routines, rutinas. So let's see some examples. A fact. There are 8 planets in our solar system. Ese es un hecho y nada lo va a cambiar. Bueno, al menos de que regrese Pluto otra vez, ¿verdad? Okay, guys. And another fact is that Edwin Aldrin is an astronaut. If you paid attention in class, you remember who is Edwin Aldrin. Okay, now let's see some routines. Oh, that's Edwin Aldrin. Does he look familiar? All right, and some routines. So astronauts take a shower every day, but without using water. So why do you think they take showers without using water? And another routine, they always use a wet towel sponge, all right? So that's when we use the present simple to talk about facts, hechos, or routines, rutinas, something we do every day. All right, guys, now let's talk about the present continuous. The present continuous is for actions occurring now or to describe what is happening. For example, when we are describing a picture, it is good to use the present continuous. Let's look at some examples. What is the astronaut doing? So look at the picture. What is the astronaut doing? You can pause the video if you want and then press play for the answer. The astronaut is eating candy. All right, so pay attention to the grammar. The astronaut is, we use the verb to be is, and the verb has ing, all right? The astronaut is eating candy. Now, let's look at the simple past. Is used for actions that occurred in the past and historical events. All right. Some examples are actions that happened in the past. In the past, there were 9 planets. Remember, Pluto used to be a planet, but now it's not a planet. Another example is in the past, pictures of space had bad quality. So you can look at the difference between the pictures in the past and the pictures now. It's a very big difference. And historical events. In 1969, Buzz Aldrin went on a spacecraft called Apollo 11 to space. So notice for the simple past, I use the verb in past. For example, the past of go is went, and the past of call is called. Remember, regular verbs always end with ed, and irregular verbs do not. Okay, next historical past event. He went with 2 other astronauts called Neil Armstrong and Michael Collins. Does Neil Armstrong sound familiar? Yes, because Neil Armstrong was the first man on the moon. And Buzz Aldrin was the second man on the moon. But not a lot of people know that. Okay, so remember, in the simple past, we change the verb to past. So now let's go to the present perfect. What do we use the present perfect? Remember, we use the present perfect to talk about experiences. Yes? So here are some examples. NASA has launched over 200 crewed flights. Yes? For present perfect, remember that we use the auxiliary have or has, and the verb, which is in green here, is in participle, sorry. Okay, another example is Elon Musk and his investors have worked on a plan to colonize Mars since 2016. So that is an experience. So Elon Musk and his investors have is the auxiliary because we're talking about more than one person, and worked is in, yes, participle. The third column of your verbs. So it's important to study your verbs. And this is Elon Musk. Another thing that we can say about Elon Musk is that he has created the first self-driving car, a car that drives by itself, se maneja solo. Even though I don't recommend doing it, okay? Even if you have it. Now, let's see, future tenses. For future tenses, we use various forms. We use the present continuous, and the future, all to talk about the future. All right. So the present, how do we use the present to talk about the future? Well, when you are talking about an event on a timetable or in a calendar. For example, a timetable would be the train leaves at 11:30. Yes. Or a schedule, right? Un horario. And in a calendar would be like the spaceship launches on June. Yes, maybe in your calendar, you have on the month of June, you have the space shuttle or the spaceship launches. Okay. Now let's see future tense with present continuous. When do we use the present continuous to talk about the future? When you want to talk about people's plans, yes, for the future. For example, I am meeting Bill next week. Yes. What do we use? We use the verb to be, and we add ing to the verb. I am meeting Bill next week. Yes, here, they are getting married in June. These are all arrangements or plans for the future, right? They are getting married in June. Here, are is the verb to be, and get, you're going to add the ing. Let's go to the next example. So here, finally, boys and girls, will versus going to. When do I use will and when do I use going to? I use will to express future actions decided at the moment of speaking. For example, I will have a salad and the fish. So in a meeting decision. So for example, if you hear your stomach growl, you automatically think, oh, I will eat a salad or I will eat a hamburger. Another example, to express a prediction based on personal opinions or experiences. Yes. For example, I think United will win the game. Yes, it's a prediction. Or another prediction could be, I think I don't know, Cruz Azul is going to win. But I don't think that's going to happen. Okay. Another example is to express a future fact. The sun will rise tomorrow. Es un hecho que el sol va a subir. Bueno, eso espero. And let's go to going to. When do I use going to? I use going to express future plans decided before the moment of speaking. For example, I am going to visit my aunt next Friday. I am going to visit my aunt next Friday. It's a plan that I decided before the moment of speaking. Entonces, antes de hablar o decirlo, yo ya tenía pensado en visitar a mi tía. Okay, so notice I use I, the verb to be, for I is am, going to, and the visit is in infinitive. All right, next example. Express a prediction based on a present evidence. Look at those black clouds. It is going to rain. So, for example, if I see black clouds, si veo unas nubes negras, obviamente puedo predecir que va a llover. So next example, express something that is about to happen. Yes, predecir algo que va a suceder. Well, okay, guys, I hope there wasn't a lot of tenses and grammar. And I hope you took a lot of notes. Since it was a little bit tedious, today we're going to do some exercises the next class. So be prepared. Please review your tenses, okay? Well, boys and girls, I hope you have a nice day. Take care. Goodbye.